Welcome back to my channel where we talk about things on the internet that I find amusing and wish to share with you all. Just a few weeks ago, we took a look at Arya Cyrus and how she uses fake magic and curses to reel in a naive audience. She would then make money off of them by selling these stones to pair with these curses.
For the first time ever, I'm having 20% off on all the stones. I only have a few available and you can get yours here.
I recently found out something really mysterious and secretive about her that I think needs to be brought to people's attention. If you haven't watched my video on her, this video should still make sense, but it will give you a little more context. You can always watch it afterwards. I'll put a link on screen just in case. Before I dive into that major detail, I want to give a huge shout out to Kid Blue for not only being a very supportive subscriber, but bringing this fact to my attention. He suggested I'd make a video on Gabby Faye on TikTok because he thinks her and Arya Cyrus might be the same person. Now when he said same person, I thought he just assumed someone who made similar content, maybe did witchcraft stuff, took advantage of the audience, etc. But after looking at her content on TikTok, he literally meant the same exact person. Let's take a look.
Pick one!
This one!
What we just looked at was one of Gabby's more recent TikToks. The different hair color, the different personality is much different than the Arya Cyrus we know and love. If we go back to older TikToks done by Gabby, it's not up for dispute.
What is that? And I'm a time traveler.
This is clearly the same woman. There's just no arguing, it is the same girl. Something to keep in mind is that Gabby Faye has been around since April of 2020, when Arya has been around since November of 2020. So to get everything straight with the lore, Gabby Faye has been around 6 or 7 months longer than Arya Cyrus. The Gabby Faye account is also about to hit 6 million followers, which is 3 times the size of the Arya Cyrus account. I know that I had conflicting sources when I was trying to find out more information about Arya, but after looking up Gabby Faye's bio, it says she's from Warsaw, Poland and is 20 years old. This seems to be a lot more accurate and fits the description for Arya as well. Part of me wants to apologize for overlooking this major piece of information, but the more I think about it, the more I realize that Gabby doesn't want people to know that she's also Arya.
What? No way.
You know, I have the transcript.
The reason I say that is if you go on Arya Cyrus or Gabby Faye's Instagram, TikTok, whatever social media they have, there's no mention of any other existing accounts. The reason for that being is she gets to tap into 2 different audiences. You've got the upbeat, innocent children's content.
Pick 2!
These two!
And the supernatural Harry Potter bullshit.
Don't ever try this. You can summon your star sign guardian by drawing your star sign on your palm.
I genuinely don't know if any of the followers from either account know that she has other ones. For the video I made on Arya, I went through a lot of comments and not one mentioned another account or that they recognized her from other places on TikTok. So for this, we thank Kid Blue for cracking an internet conspiracy. I seriously don't know how else he would have found out. Now this raises the question, why does having 2 accounts with different aliases have to be a bad thing? Well, for most creators, it's not a bad thing. I, for one, plan on creating a gaming channel for clips and whatnot. Mr. Beast has like 4 accounts, and there's nothing wrong with that. Even if you pretend to be someone else, there's still nothing wrong with that. What's different about Arya or Gabby, sorry, I really don't know how to refer to her now. What's different about Gabby is that the Arya Cyrus channel she has was already controversial in my opinion. This woman was misleading, deceptive, and downright fake with what she claimed to be the truth.
Don't ever try this. You were born to control one of the 4 powerful elements, fire, water, wind, and earth. You can unlock the fire element by grabbing a marker and closing your eyes.
Not only this, but she also sold those stones to pair with these fake curses to make even more money off her audience. Her having an account with a completely different mood and message to give further discredits her as a witch, or whatever you want to call her bullshit curses and whatnot. I think before Arya Cyrus came along, she saw other witchcraft TikTok accounts and thought, man, there must be a lot of money and fave involved with this kind of stuff, and then made an account of her own. I guess having several million followers wasn't enough for her, so she wanted more clout amongst different audiences and more money. Just so selfish. Just look at her TikToks under Gabby Faye. She looks like one of those motherfuckers from Lazy Town. The Gabby Faye account, from what I've seen, isn't doing anything wrong. It's just your basic kids content with product demonstrations that are supposed to be satisfying or ASMR-y. But it doesn't stop there. Her earlier content is more focused on pranks. Her boyfriend is in on the fun as well.
Why did you do that? It won't switch on now!
Well, I didn't mean to do it. It was just a little prank.
I'm so angry!
How about a nice Kinder Bueno?
Fine, I'm happy now.
As I said, I don't find anything wrong with the Gabby Faye account. It's just innocent kids content. However, I do find it sus that she plays two different personalities for two different audiences, one of which is deceptive. Basically what I'm saying, the existence of this Gabby Faye account further proves the bullshit that the Aria Cyrus account was distributing. That's all I have to say about Gabby. I don't mean to milk this content, but this was some information that I felt really needed to be addressed. If you haven't watched my Aria Cyrus video, I recommend giving it a watch. If you liked, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Comment if you'd like. And as always, thank you for watching.